Hello, Zentis. Hello, everybody. My name is Ramon Estrada, and it's been a few weeks since the last time that we saw each other during the R&D day. In that day, we had the chance to talk about how the world is evolving really, really fast. It's called the VUCA world. It's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, and this is forcing us to react in different ways. We can be really aggressive about that change. We can fly. We can move in a fearful way, or we can freeze, or even we can fold. It's about not doing anything at all and just waiting for an appropriate moment to do something. But we can be really proactive about this change. And it has to do with the pyramid that I showed from Patrick Lencioni, where he mentions that an excellent organization, a proactive organization, let's say, has to overcome 5 obstacles. And in the pyramid, I showed that in the lowest level, the most important is the obstacle of an absence of trust. And not having trust is where when the team members are not able to be open about themselves, are not vulnerable, they are not recognizing their mistakes where they need help because they can feel judged. And in a way, this is deeply important. So, in a series of videos that we will be making, in 3 of them, I will be talking about trust and how to overcome this dysfunction of the absence of trust. In the fourth video, I will be talking about the next dysfunction, which is the fear of conflict. So if you think about it, when there's not trust and when I cannot open myself, I am not willing to talk to another person in a way in which conflict is going to lead us into something constructive, into something creative. So let's go a little bit deeper into trust. What does trust mean? Trust means that I feel comfortable enough. It's called in a way psychological safety, and in the book from Adam Grant, Think Again, he describes this as well. So listen to this, and from a scale to 0 to 10, think about how safe you feel in Zentis in your team. When I say this, that when you have psychological safety, you see mistakes as opportunities to learn, not as threats to your career. You are willing to take risks and fail. You are speaking your mind in meetings. You are open to sharing your struggles. You trust in your teammates and supervisors, and you're sticking your neck out. It means it doesn't matter that you fail, because in a way you're learning. How do you feel about this? And now let's go into something more practical and let's realize how trust is built. Trust is bidirectional, it's built on relationships. So one part is the one that is trusting, and the other part is trustworthy. So, where do we start with this relationship? Actually, trust starts with being trustworthy. When the other person achieves that we are worthy of their trust. And what are the elements for this trustworthiness? According to David Meister, he showed us that there are four components for being trustworthy. And it has to do with being credible. So credibility is the words that we say, and when where the other person really trusts what we are saying, that they can say, okay, this person is telling me is okay. Then it has to do with us being reliable. It means that our actions are in line with what we are saying, as well as there is a component of intimacy. Intimacy has to do with this emotion of really making the other person comfortable being with us. And then the fourth one has to do with self orientation. When things are not all the time about us, that's when we are being self oriented. But when we are oriented toward the other person will feel it. So, guess what? When we are credible, when we are reliable, and when we are intimate, that builds up for our trustworthiness. But when we are self oriented, everything is damaged in the equation. So, it's about thinking more about the others. So, I invite you to be really aware in your relationships, in your contact with your peers, with your supervisors, with the people on your teams? How trustworthy are you? If you're really taking care of your words, of your actions, the way you show up emotionally, and if you're making things about serving the others, helping the others, making an effort for the team or just for yourself. Take care, and let's meet in the next video to be talking more about trust as an indicator of the relationship. Take care.